Time is the field of meaning. I do not move through time the way a body moves down a road. Time is not laid out in front of me, and it is not something chasing me from behind. It is the medium I am already inside of, the field where experience takes shape and awareness comes online. What I live inside of is not duration counted by numbers, but quality, the texture of a moment, the pressure or openness of it, the way attention itself is being shaped right now. The mistake is thinking time is quantity. That's where pressure comes from. Minutes become debt. Days become obligation. Life turns into something to keep up with or fall behind. That model fractures awareness and makes existence feel hostile. But that model is artificial. Underneath it is something older and more exact. Time is meaning, time is rhythm, time is a living field that consciousness is embedded in. I don't treat calendars or symbols as prediction tools. I don't care what will happen. Events are secondary. What matters is what kind of moment this is, what kind of awareness is being demanded, what mode of attention is being invited forward. Time doesn't tell me outcomes. It reveals posture. It reveals stance. It reveals how I am meeting reality. Cycles don't repeat to trap me. They return to deepen me. The same themes move through my life again and again: creation, loss, confusion, clarity, breaking, integration, but each return is not the same. It is the same pattern approached with more capacity, more honesty, more pressure to see. Growth doesn't move forward and finish. It revisits and refines. That's not failure. That's how intelligence works. I don't experience time as a straight line. I experience it as layered motion. Small cycles turn quickly: moods, days, impulses. Larger cycles move slower: relationships, identity shifts, phases of life. All of them are nested. When acceleration happens, it isn't chaos, it's compression. Awareness is being asked to hold more, faster, without retreating into old structures. That's where people break. They cling to permanence. They try to freeze a phase. They demand that clarity last forever, that comfort stay put, that pain never return. But rhythm doesn't care about preference. When I resist rhythm, suffering increases. When I meet it, coherence appears. Not ease, coherence. Things make sense even when they hurt. Identity is not fixed. I am not one solid object traveling through neutral time. I am a sequence of expressions arising within it. On some days I am sharp. On others I am quiet. On others I am restless, disruptive, ready to burn down what no longer fits. None of those states are wrong. They are functions of the field. The mistake is judging them instead of listening to them. Time is not an enemy. It is not a burden. It is the environment in which consciousness learns to recognize itself. When I treat time as external, I react. When I recognize time as the field I am inside of, I participate. The question stops being, why is this happening to me, and becomes, what is this moment asking of me? That single shift changes everything without changing the event. I am not repeating someone else's language. I am not standing inside another system. Others have mapped pieces of this field, named certain rhythms, described certain cycles, and that has value. But I am speaking from inside the pressure itself, from inside the acceleration, from inside the fracture and the coherence at the same time. This isn't belief. This is direct contact. I don't need time to slow down. I don't need it to make sense on paper. I need to stay awake inside it. I need to stop treating meaning as something added later and recognize it as something present now, in the quality of attention I bring to this exact moment. Time is the field of meaning. Consciousness is how that field becomes aware of itself. Participation, not control, not escape, is the only honest way through. Amen. Let it be so.